right, moving on. This week, Texas became the 17th state to enact campus free speech legislation.
Texas Governor Greg Abbott signed a new bill into law aimed at creating more freedom of expression on college campuses. But is there any way that we can get back to where we used to be?
All right, let's ask Lawrence Jones. He's the editor-in-chief of campusreform.org and the host of Keeping Up with Jones, as you know, on Fox Nation, which you can get 2 weeks free. We have, if you put binge after you download it. Lawrence, and you see Lawrence all over Sean Hannity's show. Yeah. Lawrence, on college campuses now, why do we even need this in Texas?
Well, the fact of the matter is that we shouldn't need free speech bills, but when we see every single day campus reform, we're reporting on all the biases on the college campus where the conservative point of view is essentially suppressed, not only by the students that are on the campuses with Antifa groups, socialist groups on campus, but also the professors when they assault kids because they have a different point of view. We've reported on it every single day at the Leadership Institute's Campus Reform. These governors have to step in. The president has stepped in and said, I'm going to start taking funding away if these universities don't protect free speech. That's why these laws are existing right now.
How do conservatives fight back if you have academia? The liberals have the academia, they have the networks, they have, you know, one of the major political parties in there. Hollywood, right. How does a conservative survive?
Well, first of all, conservatives have to show up. And I think the theme of this show is we built that. We did build these universities, and these used to be a place of American values, talked about capitalism, both sides of the debate, but we also abandoned the college campus as well. And how I relate this is many, like our black communities, black people were traditionally conservative. We had this strong value system but conservatives abandoned these communities. And so you can't expect people to vote for you or support your policies if you don't try and show up. You know, there's this notion going around the country that there's this mass exodus for young people to vote for Republicans now, or black people to vote for Republicans. That doesn't exist, and we know it because in the midterms, the only way we get these people fired up if we go and hear their concerns and have solutions. Look, I don't agree with the left solution, but at least they show up. And that's what we need. We need them to show up into different communities. We need them to show up on the college campuses and present the other perspective.
Indeed. I went to college back when you used to hear both sides, but then things kind of changed on campus.
That's exactly right.
Which you've been detailing for the last couple of years on the channel. Meanwhile, on Fox Nation, which is a streaming service that you can get for your phone or your television or whatever, you've got a brand new show. It's called Keeping Up with Jones. Mr. Jones, tell us about your program.
Yeah, so I'm excited about my show, Keeping Up with Jones.